Good morning, students. Class 11th, subject home science. Last class I told you about thorax, abdomen. Today I will tell you the extremities. The extremities include the upper and lower limbs of the human body, each of which is attached to the trunk by means of bony girdle. Both the extremities bear a very strongly structure resembles. In the case of upper limbs, shoulder girdle consists of two bones, the clavicle and scapula. But in the lower limb, the pelvic girdle is formed by the hip bones. The upper arms bone is corresponding to the thigh bones. The bones of the forearms can be compared to the bones of the leg. Similarly, the wrist and hand are comparable to the ankle and foot of the skeleton system. Bones of the upper limbs. Both the arms are upper limbs. Each arms can be divided into following parts: the upper arm, hand, number 2, and number 3, forearms. The bone in the upper arm is called humerus. हाथ जो वहाँ का पोर्शन होता है ये ह्यूमरस कहलाता है. The forearms consist of twin bones called radio ulna. Similarly, the hands include wrist bones called carpuscles and palm bones are metacarpals. हथेली की जो हड्डी होती है उसे मेटाकार्पल्स कहते हैं. These are the smallest bone in the limbs. ये सबसे छोटी हड्डी हमारी बॉडी की होती हैं. These bones have been discussed in brief in the following pages. Humerus. Number 1, humerus. The arm bone has a large round ball shaped head upper enters into the formation of the shoulder joint. The lower end of the restate meet the two bones of the forearms at the elbow bone joint. Number 2, radio ulna. The bones of the forearms are radius on the outer side, बाहर के side में. ये here given is figure about bones, 4 bones or hinge bones. The points of elbow is from the hook shaped end of the ulna. The upper end of the bone is much broader than the lower. Thus, it shares a great part of the elbow joint, but only a minor share in formation of wrist point. The radius, on the contrary, is narrow on its upper and is much broader below. Here is form of great part of the wrist joint. Number 3, wrist bones. The wrist bones are collectively called carpuscles. कलाई की हड्डियों को carpuscles कहते हैं. There are 8 small bones. इसमें 8 हड्डियाँ छोटी छोटी होती हैं. Arranged roughly in 2 rows or 4 each. Number 4, hand bones. These are called metacarpals. They are 5 long narrow bones that can be easily felt at back of the hand. Attached to the end of these are fargals. Bones of the lower limb. The lower limbs include both of the feet, which can be divided into following 3 distinct parts: thigh bone, leg bone, and number 3 is foot bones. Here given is figure. It is first bone is humerus, radius, ulna, which is divided in 2 parts, radius and an ulna. Front is ulna and back side is radius. Carpuscles, hetheli, metacarpals, fingers or fargals. Bones of hinge limbs. The thigh bone is called femur. The thigh bone is called femur. The bone is the leg region are the 2 bones called Tibia fibula. Like forelimbs in the ankle, there are found bones, metatarsals and found in the foot. The bones of toes are called phalanges. Femur. It is longest, strongest bone in the body. Number 2, tibia fibula. Fibula. The upper parts of the tibia form the knee joint in the human body. Thus, the inner bone in tibia, while the outer bone is called fibula. बाहर की side. Both the tibia and fibula help with the form of the ankle joint. The fibula has no share in the formation of knee joint. The foot bones. The foot bones has three distinct parts: ankle, sole and toes. The tarsals are 7 in number. The bones in sole are long and narrow. They are flattened on the form metatarsals. These are 5 in numbers. The foot narrow down to the heel and gradually broadens end of the metatarsals. These arcs provide elasticity and strength to the foot. थैंक यू बच्चों. नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं आपको जॉइंट्स और मूवमेंट्स के बारे में बताऊंगी. जॉइंट्स क्या हैं और इनका हमारी बॉडी में मूवमेंट कैसे होता है. थैंक यू.